Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome back. So, it's been a little over a year since I received and reviewed the Aurora, the lucid dreaming device made by iWinks. I just thought I would make a quick update video, letting people know how my thoughts and feelings about the device have changed, if they have changed at all, and what it's been like using the Aurora for the last year. So, just a little bit of background information. The Aurora was originally a Kickstarter campaign back in 2012, and I was one of the backers of that campaign, which meant that I would receive the device before it was officially released, so I would get it before everybody else. And yeah, that was back in 2012, and I received the Aurora last year, 2018, for those who have forgotten where we are in space and time. So yeah, it was a considerable wait, and I know that a lot of people have expressed concern recently over iWinks and if they are a reputable company and if they can be trusted. I do believe that people who pre-ordered their devices around 2014-2015 time have just started to receive their devices, and iWinks are notoriously bad for responding to people's emails and inquiries. I've heard a lot of people say that they've tried to find out where their device is, and iWinks just haven't messaged them back. So on the customer service side, yes, iWinks aren't very good. And I thought I would address that because obviously I don't want people to think I am blindly promoting a product. I am aware of some of the problems that people are having, so yes, I just thought I would make you aware that I am aware. So currently the device is being modelled by Rara. It looks rather stylish on him, or a little bit like he might be being tortured, but either way it's quite a good look. Yeah, the Aurora I think is a pretty decent device as far as lucid dreaming devices go. I know that in recent years there have been more and more of these devices popping up, and a lot of the time they just aren't up to the standard that we are currently looking for. They don't really offer anything, and it's kind of sketchy, some of them, and it's hard to really tell if it's legitimate or a cash grab. But with the Aurora, I think it is definitely a decent device, and I think a lot has gone into the software, such as the EEG tracking and monitoring and all of those things. I think they've definitely put in a lot of work there, and I do think that overall it is a decent device. I've had quite a lot of success with it. What I mentioned in my previous review videos is how the lights from the Aurora are incorporated into my dreams. So one of my first times using the Aurora, I remember I was having a dream where someone kept taking photos of me and they had a flash on their camera. I remember it being really off-putting, and I just didn't quite put two and two together until I woke up and realised that it was the flashing from the Aurora that was being interpreted as a camera flash in the dream, which I thought was really, really cool. And I've had sort of many dreams where it's been like that, where sometimes I get lucid and other times I don't, but it's just how the dream uses those lights and makes it part of the narrative that I find really intriguing. So I don't use this device all the time. I've mentioned in several videos and in several places that I don't think supplements and devices should be relied on, especially if you are a beginner. Devices really, and supplements, really aren't going to help you as much as you hope they are going to do. If you don't know how to lucid dream, if you don't know what techniques work best for you, if you just don't have a lot of practice, then devices and supplements are going to be a little bit redundant. I don't think they're going to do what you are hoping for them to do. That being said, I still think that they have a place, that they can be used to boost and move things along if you're having a bit of a dry spell. So I'm not like anti-supplements and devices, but I'm also, I don't want to promote them as being the be-all and end-all when it comes to lucid dreaming. I definitely don't think that So my current usage with the Aurora is every couple of months I will use it for a little bit, because I like to see how much of an effect it really is having on my dreams. So if I don't use it for a few months and then I use it, will likely get a more accurate idea of how well the Aurora is affecting my lucidity and how much it is affecting my dreams. I didn't use it at all during the summer just because I get incredibly hot and irritable, and even though it is quite a comfortable device to wear, I just found that when it was really, really hot, I just couldn't really, I needed to not have it on. If I don't get lucid, it still will sometimes improve the vividness of my dreams. I'm not entirely sure why. It could very well be a placebo on that front, because the only thing it's doing is flashing those lights, and unless I am taking that information in without being conscious of it, and that's affecting the vividness, I'm not entirely sure. But I do enjoy the device, and I do think it has potential. It would be great if iWinks were more responsive and could give more frequent updates on things that they are currently trying to do with the device. It would be great if they would respond to people who aren't sure where their device currently resides. But yeah, that's just my thoughts at the moment. I still like it, I still use it, I still think that it has got a lot of potential. It could stand to have a few more options when it comes to the lights and the sounds. It would be good if you could put your own sounds on it rather than the ones that they have. But yeah, that's just my thoughts on that. So thank you very much for watching, guys. If you would like to support me on Patreon, you can. There is a link in the description below. If you would also like to buy some lucid dreaming t-shirts such as this one, or maybe even this one, then you can follow the link in the description to my Redbubble page where you may purchase said items. So thank you very much for watching, guys. I have been Max, aka the Rara Rabbit. I'll see you in the next video.